Hi students, here is a video on how to use a study guide. What is a study guide? A study guide is a collection of all the notes from class or all the notes on a topic and questions to help you review that information so you're prepared for a test. The information on the study guide is directly linked to the questions you're being asked. You don't need to Google answers and you don't need to think of new information. The best part is that the questions that are on the study guide are most likely those on the test. Take a look at this. What is word choice? What is word choice? As I said in class, I personally tend to copy and paste questions from the study guide right into your exam. There are no tricks here. I'm simply trying to measure if you know the information. Let's do a practice. The first question is, what is word choice? Explain your answer in a complete sentence using keywords. Okay, I'm going to flip to the page of my study guide where that information is, read the answer through, highlight the keywords, go ahead and write the answer in the answer blank, and maybe take an extra step of highlighting the keywords. There's really no thinking here. I'm literally copying the information and then just really paying attention to it to make sure I've got the keywords and I can remember it. As an extra step, you can even make a flashcard, what is word choice, and write the answer on the back so that you might study those a couple times before the quiz. There might be portions of the study guide where you realize this is more of a skill and you're not quite understanding it. So annotating is something we use as a reading strategy. It's not just simply memorization. You have to know how to do it. If you didn't quite understand it in class, what could you do before a test? Well, what do? We all go to YouTube and look at all these wonderful videos showing you examples and processes for annotating. You could also call a friend. There are many people that got 100 on this section, so at least half the class knows how to do it, and you probably are better at something than your friend. So you can exchange information. Studying together is a really great technique because you're helping each other. And finally, before the test, if you really are nervous, just ask your teacher. Our job is to teach you and help you learn the information. So never hesitate to tell us, I don't think I've got this, I'm not ready. We will work with you. The last page of the language arts study guide seemed to be challenging for some students. At the top, you were supposed to proofread it and find the grammar and spelling mistakes, and many people did that well. However, on the bottom, the instructions said, rewrite the paragraph in the space below. Rewrite does not mean copy with all the mistakes in it. You're supposed to write it again without the errors. You're supposed to write it correctly, practicing all that correct spelling and correct sentence structure. Lastly, one of the things I noticed is that a lot of people crammed their study guide. You had 5 full days to work on it, and that really is the point. If you try and go over all